All right, good evening. Friday, August the 9th today, so I'm down in the grow room. We don't have any microgreens to harvest tonight for tomorrow's farmer's market because of our vacation. Those never got planted. I do have some planted here for next weekend's farmer's market, so I've been tending to those. And this weekend we do have quite a bit of the hydroponics, lettuce and bok choy that will be going out to the farmer's market tomorrow. So unfortunately the weather forecast is calling for rain. Yeah, not a fan. Hopefully it comes a little early, rains tonight and then is nice tomorrow morning. That would be better. So, yeah, so just kind of checking in on things down here, and Samantha tells me that I made a mess. Well, I guess I kind of did. So, let's see what's going on here. This wall used to be over touching the back of this rack. And now it's 3 feet over. So I have worked on expanding the grow room. These are cubicle wall panels used that I had gotten many years ago. Shortly about the time I moved into this house, or a year after, I think I bought these from a business that was getting rid of them. I bought 8 panels, so they're 3 foot wide. I'm not exactly sure how tall they are, 5.5 feet maybe. Here, let's grab a tape measure. By the time you get the cap on them, 5'3", 63 inches tall roughly, and 3 feet wide each of them are. So I've got 8 of these. I had 4 of them here, so I had 6 feet over, and then they turned and came 6 feet this way. So I had 4 of them total. So I didn't need, and then I had 4 of them elsewhere. I didn't really need all 4 of them in the other place. And actually it works out better to not have 4. So I pulled one over here and added it. So this is the new one that I added. And just kind of moved those. So instead of it hinging there, now it hinges there, and then comes down. So anyways, 3 of them across there, 9 feet. 2 of them this way, 6 feet. Here's the plan. If you've been watching for a while, you'll know that when I rearranged the grow room, I moved this light. Guess what? It's got to be moved back. Yeah. Anyways, besides me doing this, moved this wall, I don't know, a couple 3 inches that way. So here's why. I've got this cold air return up here, and that shelf, the legs got cut to fit underneath of this. That shelf is going to stay running this way, crosswise. It's going to stay running crosswise just like this, but instead of it being there, it's going to come over and slide back in that corner, which before, when this wall was over here, would mean I'd have to cut the legs because they'd hit. I didn't want to cut another shelf. That one's going to have to stay cut anyways, but I do not want to cut another shelf. So I moved these walls over a couple inches. Lost a couple inches of office space, because that's what the other area is basically our personal office. That will allow me for the legs to go up in here next to this floor joist without having to be cut. On this side, they will land here in the middle of the light. So like I said, that light once again has to be moved. I'll take it down, I'll put it back in its spot where it was, which is up where these fans are right now. but in this floor joist bay right here. So the light will go back there, and then the end of the 4-foot shelf will be in here. I'll have, so 3 feet, another foot, so I'll have about 2 feet of this wall that'll be open. Oh, help if I zoom out. I'll have about 2 feet of this wall that'll be open. So I don't know. I'm gonna redo the plastic. So I've got plastic up on these walls because these are fabric, and I don't want them to get wet. So I've had plastic. So I'm gonna have to redo the plastic so I get a longer piece. So I get one piece from here to the corner to there. So I will be actually ripping down all that plastic and putting up new, which I have the plastic. It's not a big deal, just cut it. That shelf, go over there. That will, I believe, probably stay as my microgreen grow out rack. I do believe. All right, so what's that going to do for us? It will open up the hydroponics rack so that I don't have that corner issue thing. I can access much better. There will be about 2.5 feet, since I'm moving 3 feet over, be about 2.5 feet in between this rack and that one. So I'll be able to pull a microgreen tray out, which is 20 inches, no problem. Take it out of there without hitting this shelf. So it'll work. Not a problem. We'll get back to the seed starter. Current microgreen starter shelf, eventually that might be changed over to a second hydroponics. Right now it's going to stay. My little workbench thing is leaving. Gone. Okay, so one of the things that I had to move and get rid of was a baker's rack. So here it is. I still got a stereo on it that I'm trying to sell, but I've got this. It's 3 foot long, 14-inch deep baker's rack. So this baker's rack will be my new workbench area, because I'm not gonna have a light. So what I think I'm gonna actually do is get like a 2 foot long light strip and zip tie it up underneath of the shelf. I'm gonna have a nice shelf up here for stuff. I'm gonna have a nice sturdy work surface. I'm gonna have a couple of shelves underneath. It'll be much better and a little bit bigger. Baker's rack is gonna go there. Okay, that seed starter is gonna come out, and the baker's rack is gonna go in there. So what am I gonna do for, and that bookshelf will leave too. That'll go over the personal area. So what the heck am I gonna do for a seed starter? That becomes the $1 million question, because I don't know right now. I'd like, if we turn this rack into hydroponics, we're gonna double our capacity. That seed starter is not capable of a double capacity, so something's got to be done with it. I really only need like 5. I only really need like 5 shelves to do what I'm thinking about doing. Hydroponics, I'll have 6. So what I might do is take one of the shelves and 2 totes and make both of them flood and drain, and make that one shelf be my seed starting shelf. What do I do for a reservoir for water? Because I do not want them in water all the time. I want it flood and drain. So I don't know. Trying to come up with ideas, because really, if I've got 2 weeks in the seed starter and then 5 weeks in the grow out, 7 weeks, I'm good as far as grow time. even in the wintertime, I'm pretty good. But in the wintertime, we'd probably throttle back on our planting, and I could pretty much shut down most of a shelf. So, I really wouldn't need it. So a couple of ideas here that I've had. I got this 30-gallon barrel here. That my problem is I don't remember what was in it. I've had it for a long time, and I just don't remember if it was food grade or not, or if there was chemical in it. That's what bothers me right now. If I'd use something like that, what I could do is basically plop it back there in the corner. Maybe have like this middle shelf be my seed starter, or maybe I have to go to the top shelf, I don't know. But then have 2 totes with 12 in it each, and basically go, okay, plant 12 every week. And then with that, basically when I transfer out, I'd be doing a full shelf every week. The nice thing about that is everything should grow about the same rate. Lights should be able to be adjusted easier rather than being tipped and that sort of thing. So then I'd have one of my 6 shelves. One would be seed starter, and then I'd have 5 grow out. So that's kind of one option. I don't know what to do for a reservoir. I don't know. I guess that's where I'm hung up. I don't know what to do for a reservoir. I don't know what to do for where to put it. But that's kind of the thought. I guess I just thought of something. A light. I could take this light box apart. I've got two 2-foot long 2 light fixtures. I could take one of those fixtures and hang it under here on the baker's rack, and that could be my light. I'm not going to use them, so save the money and put that up there. Might work. If you have any ideas, let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do for right now. Because the other thing is that when this leaves, then eventually I could put another rack in here. Basically go from this electrical conduit 4 foot that way. 4 foot down would be basically right about here, so about the same as this shelf. So, and I still got room in here to get in and out, so it would work to put another shelf right there. Basically my vision would be that would be microgreen blackout. Microgreen grow out would be, of course, up there, and then you'd have a hydroponics, your workbench, and this would be hydroponics. But it definitely opens up this space a whole lot more. I mean, I've got like 3 feet in here. I'm gonna have 6. I've got this way, I've got like 6 feet, and that'll still be 6. So basically I'll have a 6x6 walk area in the middle, where I'm crowded right now. I mean, I can't even put up a tripod and let you guys watch, because I don't have room for it. So, all right, I'm getting long-winded. I'm hungry. I stink. I worked all day. I just changed clothes. I need to go take a shower. Anyways, not that you need to know all this, but I'm gonna call it a night. And tomorrow is a farmer's market. I had to go back to work my part-time job. I wasn't there last weekend. Of course, we were on vacation, so I gotta do that. I gotta make my sandwiches and supper and all that. So I got some stuff to take care of tonight to get ready for tomorrow. We got farmer's market tomorrow. I gotta go back to work part-time job. Sunday maybe I can work on this some more. We don't have any kids. Kids are with grandma for week and a half. So we can try to get some stuff done around here. So it was a big help. Their cousin is up from out of state, so they're spending some time with their cousin, who they don't get to see all the time. They are spending some time with Grandma and Grandpa, and they're out of our hair for a bit. So, wow, 17 minutes. I did get long-winded. Hopefully I've got some chunks in here I can edit out. All right. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.